Is the frog, page 51. Clarity is essential. The starting point of high performance is for you to first of all identify the key result areas of your work. Discuss them with your boss, make a list of your most important output responsibilities, and make sure that the people above you, next to you and below, you are in agreement with it. For example, for a salesperson, opening a new account is a key result area. This activity is the key to the entire sales process. Closing a sale is a key result area. When the sale is made, it triggers the activities of many other people to produce and deliver the product or service. For a company owner or key executive, negotiating a bank loan is a key result area. Hiring the right people and delegating effectively are both key result areas for a receptionist or secretary typing a letter of answering the phone and transferring the caller quickly and efficiently and define its key result areas. The employee's ability to perform these tasks quickly and efficiently largely determines her pay and profitability. Give yourself a grade. Once you have determined your key result areas, the second step is for you to grade yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 in each of those areas. Where are you strong and where are you weak? Where are you getting excellent results and where are you underperforming? Rule: your weakest key result area sets the height at which you can use all your other skills and abilities. The rule says that you could be exceptional in 6 out of 7 key result areas, but really poor in the 7th, and your poor performance in the 7th area will hold you back and determine how much you achieve. And with all your other skills, this weakness will act as a drag on your effectiveness and be a constant source of friction and frustration. For example, delegating is a key result area for a manager. This skill is the key leverage point that enables a manager to manage to get results through others. A manager who cannot delegate properly is held back from using all his or her other skills at their maximum level of effectiveness. Poor delegating skills alone can lead to failure in the job. Poor performance produces procrastination. One of the major reasons for procrastination in delay in the workplace is that people avoid jobs and activities in those areas where they have performed poorly in the past instead of setting a goal and making a plan to improve in a particular area. Most people avoid that area altogether, which just makes the situation worse. The reverse of this is that the better you become in a particular skill area, the more motivated you will be to perform that function, the less you will procrastinate and the more determined you will be to get in finish it. The fact is that everybody has both strengths and weakness. Reverse to rationalize, justify, or defend your areas of weakness. Instead, identify them clearly. Set a goal and make a plan to become very good in each of those areas. Just think, you may be only one critical skill away from the performance at your job. Two great questions. Here is one of the greatest questions you will ever ask and answer. What one skill, if I developed and did it in an excellent fashion, will have the greatest positive impact on my career? You should use these questions to guide your career for the rest of your life. Look into yourself for the answer. You usually know what it is. Ask yourself and ask your boss these questions. Ask your coworkers. Ask your friends and your family. Whatever it is, find out and then go to work to bring up your performance in this area. The good news that all business skills are learnable if anyone else is excellent in a particular key result area. This is a proof that you can become excellent as well if you decide to. One of the fastest and best ways to stop procrastinating and get more things done faster for you to become absolutely excellent in your key result areas. This can be as important as anything else you do in your life or your career. Take the frog. Identify the key result areas of your work. What are they? What are they? Write down the key results you have to get to do your job in an excellent fashion. Give yourself a grade from 110 on each one, and then determine the one key skill that, if you did in an excellent manner, will help you the most in your work. Take this list to your boss and discuss it with him or her. Invite honest feedback and appraisal. You can only get better when you are open to constructive inputs of other people. Discuss your results with your staff and coworkers. Talk them over with your spouse. Make a habit of doing this analysis regularly for the rest of your career. Never stop improving. This decision alone can you change your life. Chapter 8. The Law of the Tree. The Law of Tree. Uh, do what you can with what you have right where you are. Theodore Roosevelt. There are the three core tasks that you perform that contain most of the value that you contribute to your business or organization. Your ability to accurately identify these three key tasks and then to focus on the most of the time is essential for you to achieve. At your best, let me tell you a true story. 3 months after her first full day coaching session with me in San Diego, Cynthia stood up and told the group a story. She said, "When I came here 90 days ago, you claimed that you would show me how to double my income and double my time off within 12 months. This sounded completely unrealistic, but I was willing to give it a try." She went on. "On the first day, you asked me to write down a list of everything that I did over the course of a week or a month. And I came up with 70 tasks that I was responsible for. My problem was that it was completely overwhelmed with work. I was working 10 to 12 hours per day, 6 days per week, and not spending enough time with my husband and my two young children. But I didn't see any way out. I had been working for 8 years for a fast-growing entrepreneurial company in the high-tech area, but there always seemed to be an overwhelming amount of work to do and never enough time. One thing all days long." She continued with her story. "Once I had made up this list, you then told me to ask it this question. If you could only do one thing on this list all day long, which one task would contribute the greatest value to your company?" Once I had identified that task, which was quite easy, I put circle around that number. You then ask if you could only do one more thing on your list, one key task, which would be the second activity that contributes the most value to your company. Once I had identified the second most important task, you asked me the same questions with regard to the third most important task. You then said something that shocked me at the time. You said that full 90% of the value that you contribute to your company is contained in those three tasks. Whatever they are, everything else you do is either a support task or complementary task that could probably be delegated, downs- downsized, outsourced, or eliminated.